Hey, what are you doing?
I'm just...
Just stop. Wait, listen. You won't believe what's going on right now with the private versus public exchanges for healthcare. Come on, follow me, come on.
Buyer beware. Buyer beware. Buyer beware. Buyer beware. You need to understand that this is technically a form of Medicaid. Now, that means they get to refuse the public option, which means they refuse your health care. You won't have any more because they can't afford to operate under the confines of the cost structure for the public exchange. Do the homework, because the choice you make there will be your whole family's consequence for the next year. And I can't emphasize that enough. So last week when we met, we talked about the public exchange. Today, I want to talk to you about the private exchange and what the differences are and what they mean to you. First difference, the very first, just like the mouse with the cheese chasing after the trap, there's no cheese here, there's no trap, there's no subsidies, no Medicaid backings, nothing. It's the first big difference between the public and private. Last week, when we talked about the public, that was one of the things we talked about was subsidies. The second difference with the private versus public, you automatically get assigned a tour guide. Me. Or somebody like me. Or somebody not like me, but in a different company. Those people are available to help you. They come automatic because you can't get to the private exchange any other way. The easiest way to think about it's like this. Remember last week we covered how you've got to do your homework for all the drug plans? You've got to go through that. Imagine instead, though, you had an expert trained to know all the different drug formularies in and out. Well, we're not 100% trained to do that either. But the best part of what it is, when you start seeing all the jargon and you're not sure, we are trained to understand that. And we're going to help you navigate that together like a team. That's one of the benefits to working in the private exchange. Another one is, remember we talked about last week too about Medicaid and how subsidies will narrow a network? The private exchange, the doctors can choose to accept that or not accept that, just like the public. But the compensations are different. So some will, in turn, have a broader network. They'll have more options available. One of the other things in the private exchange that's different is actually the price. So far, from our experience, it's about a 30% difference. Less. Not more. So what does it mean to you? Let's recap. You'll get help. You'll get to actually get a chance at getting a better set of options on your actual networks. You'll get someone that understands the jargon of all the different policies and where all the little caveats are and help you navigate them, so you can make the best choice possible for yourself. And you get to do all of that. That's the single biggest reason you'd consider a private exchange. But wait, that was actually 3 reasons. And see what I mean? And there's more actually when you get into it, because the thing is about this, it's still developing. This isn't done. So as the public exchange continues to grow and people put more demands on it, and as the private exchange continues to be represented by people like me in this industry, you're going to have 2 clear choices to choose from, and depending on your financial situation, will help to determine which direction you need to choose. And guess what? If you want to choose the public, we can help you with that too. So guys, just to recap, for the private exchange, you get the option of having a tour guide, someone like me, or someone else working in this industry. They're going to guide you through the jargon. They're going to help you make all the choices that you need to do, which may include getting a plan with better networks, more doctors, better hospitals. But the most important part, you can't get any of that unless you use a tour guide or actually a licensed representative in the health insurance industry for your state. So I can't emphasize enough, the choice is yours, public or private, but you've got to choose. The law requires it. And just remember, as always here at Cocopelli Financial, our most important thing for you is helping you know what you don't know. So have a happy holidays and peace.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in.
Action
Hey,
and action.
hey, what are you doing?
I'm just.
Just stop, wait, listen.
Which might be, or no, will be, but one that might be, depending on what you choose.
Open sleigh, over them fields we go.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Ed, 7 other things every time after I do. My finished piece of piece of work. All right, I'm the diva. Without me, you wouldn't have a job. You'd just be Mr. Camera Guy. Hey.
Jingle bells, jingle, jingle.